Hello students, I welcome all of you in this lecture. In this lecture we will see the further aspects of functions. In the last lecture we have seen the definition of function, what is the meaning of function, some concepts related to the function like domain, codomain, range. Okay, we have also seen some standard functions like demand function, supply function. We have seen what is equilibrium point, what is break even point, how to find that, what is equilibrium price. Okay, so all these things we have did in the last lecture. Now we will go to the next kind of functions which are equally important in our course. Okay, let me just give you the outline of today's lecture. We will see the cost function, then we will discuss revenue function, and then we will discuss profit function. Cost function, revenue function, profit function. Okay, so let me discuss this all together with a single example. Okay, suppose a company manufactures 50 toys. Okay, each of cost value, suppose 20, and selling value 25 rupees 25, right? Now this is very simple example. Actually this example has to do nothing with our kind of functions, but I'm just trying to tell you what is the meaning of cost, revenue, and profit. So the first thing is that a company has manufactured these 50 toys and cost value of each toy is 20 rupees. Okay, so how much cost company will have to pay for this particular manufacturing? Okay, so there are total 50 toys and each toy has cost value 20, so total cost value is 1000 rupees. So by using cost function we calculate the cost, okay, depending on the demand. Okay, then now what is the revenue? When that company will sell this particular 50 toys in the market, then what revenue they will earn from the market? So these are total 50 toys and selling value of each toy is 25 rupees, so they will receive 1250 rupees as a revenue. Okay, so this is revenue, and revenue function is used to find out the revenue generated by selling certain number of goods based on the demand of that particular value, particular thing. And finally let's talk about the profit. So what is the profit for that company? So the revenue was revenue means R minus cost. Okay, so revenue was 1250 rupees and cost was 1000 rupees, so the profit for that company will be rupees 250. Okay, so this is a basic idea of cost, revenue, and profit. So by using cost function we calculate the cost, or we give a function to calculate the cost of certain thing. Then by using revenue function we try to calculate the revenue generated by that particular selling that particular thing, where depending on the demand. And finally we discuss the profit function. Profit is nothing but the revenue minus cost. Okay, so this is very simple example to make you understand these all concepts. Now let's move to the each and every function one by one. So let me first of all discuss the cost function, right? Cost function is denoted by capital C. Its notation is capital C. Okay, it is also called as, rather than cost function, it is also called as total cost function. Okay, total cost function. Okay, so if manufacturer, as I told you earlier also, if manufacturer produces X units, okay, then we write cost of X units. So C of X, C is my function, cost function, and the manufacturer has produced X units, so I will calculate C of X, that is cost of these X units. Okay, so Let me just take one example. Let me change the pen and let me take one example. Suppose manufacturer produces suppose manufacturer produces x unit, okay, x units at the cost of rupees 2x plus 3 per unit. Then what is the total cost function? What is the total cost function? This question is very easy to understand, right? So manufacturer produces x units, right, at the cost of rupees 2x plus 3 per unit, and you have to calculate total cost function. So answer will be something like this. So total cost function is equal to number of units, that is x, multiplied by cost of each unit. So cost of each unit is 2x plus 3. Okay, so we have to multiply this bracket by x. So bracket, each and every term of bracket should be multiplied by this term. So x into 2x is 2x square, and x into 3 is 3x. Okay, so this particular thing is your total cost function. So total cost function c is given as 2 into x square plus 3 into x, where what is the value of x? So x is nothing but the total number of units produced by that manufacturer, right? So this is the way we calculate the cost function, or we write down the cost function. Now after that we have to discuss one more concept related to this particular idea, that is average cost. We have to discuss average cost. What is average cost? Average cost is nothing but the formula for average cost is like this: total cost divided by total number of units. Okay, total cost divided by total number of units. So mathematically I can write it as total cost is c divided by total number of units is x. So this is your formula to calculate average cost. Okay, fine. Now let me take one example and let me show you how can we do this. Okay, question: find the total cost, find the total cost and average cost for cost function. Find the total cost and average cost for cost function c equal to 100 minus x plus x square when x equal to 25. So now here cost function is given to you. So this is your cost function. Capital C is equal to 100 minus x plus x square. So this is your cost function. And what you have to calculate? You have to calculate total cost. Okay, you have to calculate total cost and average cost when x equal to 25. Okay, now this is total cost function, right? So my solution will run like this. So how, what I will do? So solution. Okay, so total cost. First of all, I will calculate total cost. Total cost at when x equal to 25, right? So let me write it here. When x equal to 25 is c equal to, wherever there is x, okay, just put x equal to 25 in that place. So total cost will be equal to 100 as it is, minus what is the value of x? 25. So 100 minus 25 plus this is x square, so it is going to be 25 square, right? So that is equal to 100 minus 25. So let me just solve this. 100 minus 25 means 75, right? So this is 75 plus 25 square. So if you will calculate this 25 square on calculator, you will get the answer as 625. So this is 625 plus 75. So total cost is 700 rupees. So what is total cost? Total cost is 700 rupees when x equal to 25. And now I have to calculate the average cost. So what will be the average cost? I have the formula of average cost, just I have given you that formula little above. So the formula is total cost divided by total number of units. So C upon X, right? So total cost is that formula C is upon X. So total cost I know that is 700 rupees and total number of units is 25. So if I will do this, I will get that average cost is rupees 28. Okay, so average cost is rupees 28. That will be the answer of average cost. Fine. So similarly, you can solve many more examples based on the total cost and average cost. So I'm giving you one example here, and you have to attempt this example as a homework. Okay, so here total cost, the question will be same, that you have to calculate total cost and average cost. Okay, so cost function is given like this: 50 minus 2x cube. This is your cost function, and you have to calculate total cost and average cost as x equal to 2 at x equal to 2. Okay, again total cost function is given as 25 plus 5x plus x square, and you have to calculate total cost and average cost at x equal to 4. Okay, so you have to do these examples, and I have shown you how can you solve this example. So first of all, if you want to calculate total cost, then put the value of x, whatever x is given to you, just put that value of x in the function and solve that. Simplify that, you will get the answer of total cost. And to find out the average cost, just divide the total cost by average cost. Okay, sorry, total cost by number of units. So that will give you the average cost. Okay, so these two questions will be homework for you. Okay, so now after discussion about the total cost, let me move my attention to the revenue function. Okay, so after discussing about the cost function, let's move our attention to the revenue function. Now I told you what is revenue. Revenue is nothing but the amount earned by that manufacturer after selling that number of units based on the demand, right? So what can I say in short? I can say it like this: total amount, right? Total amount received by total amount received by the manufacturer, okay, when, it's very simple, when x items are sold. When the x items will be sold, whatever the amount will be received by the manufacturer is called as a total revenue function. That is called as a total revenue function. Okay, so now what is the formula? How can you calculate the revenue? Okay, so the formula is like this: revenue is generally denoted by R, so its notation is capital R. Capital R stands for the revenue, as capital C stands for the cost, capital R stands for the revenue. Okay, now actually it depends on the demand of that particular thing. Okay, so suppose manufacturing is producing this particular, okay, this particular thing, manufacturer produces this particular thing. So how much of this thing is have demand in market? What is the demand of this particular thing in the market? On that particular thing your revenue will be depending. Okay, so suppose the demand is D. Okay, market demand of that particular thing is D. Okay, and suppose P is the price of that particular thing. So what will be the revenue? So the formula to calculate revenue is very simple. Okay, so revenue will be equal to what is the total demand of that particular thing multiplied by the price of that thing. So it is P into D. Okay, that is your total revenue. I will write it here that it is nothing but the total revenue. Total revenue. So let us try to calculate the total revenue, and we will see how can we solve the examples. Okay, so suppose find, question is like this: find total revenue. Okay, find total revenue if demand D equal to 2p minus p square, and or say at p equal to 3, or you may say at p equal to 2 for example. Okay, p equal to 2 for example. So this is your now demand. Okay, so this particular capital D stands for the demand, that is 2p minus p square is the demand of that particular thing. Okay, and we have to calculate total revenue at p equal to 2. So to find the answer of this question, first of all you have to find out the revenue function. So I know that what is revenue function. Revenue function is nothing but price multiplied by demand. Okay, so price as it is multiplied by demand. Demand is 2p minus p square. Okay, 2p minus p square. So let me just do one thing, let me just make it a plus. So 2p plus p square. So 2p plus p square is the demand, and p is the price. So if you multiply this p into 2p, so p into 2p is 2 into p square, p into p square, so 2 as it is 2p square plus p into p square, that is p cube, so that is p cube. Right, now to find out the revenue, this is your revenue function. So let me just write it in a box. This is my revenue function, and what I have to find out, I have to find out the total revenue at p equal to 2. I have found out the revenue function by using the formula given to me, and now I have to find out the total revenue at p equal to c 2, sorry. So total revenue at p equal to 2 is what? R equal to, wherever there is p in your function, just put p equal to 2 there. So that is 2 into 2 square, okay, plus 2 cube, right? So if you solve this, you will find out it like this. So 2 into 2 square means 2 into 4, that is 8, plus 2 cube, that is 8. Okay, so the answer will be 16. So total revenue will be rupees 16 at p equal to 2. That means if you are selling this much demand at the price value 2, then total revenue will be 16. Okay, let us take one more example. Let us try to understand this concept in more detail. Okay, so I'm writing a next question here. Okay, find total revenue, find total revenue if D is equal to, say, 5 plus p plus p square at p equal to 3. Okay, so again what you have to do, you have to find out the revenue function first of all. So here D is equal to what? D is equal to 5 plus p square, right? And we have to find out total revenue at p equal to 3. So first of all calculate the revenue function. So revenue function is price multiplied by demand, right? So price at as it is, and demand is equal to 5 plus p square. Okay, so that gives me the answer 5p, right? 5p plus p square plus p cube, because if I multiply by p, this bracket, this 5 into p, then p into p, that is p square, then p square into p, that is p cube. Okay, so this is my revenue function. Okay, this is my revenue function, and I have to calculate total revenue at p equal to 3. So therefore total revenue at p equal to 3 is R equal to, जिथे जिथे p असेल तिथे 3 पुट करा. So 5 multiply by 3 plus 3 चा square plus 3 चा cube. So the answer of this particular question will be equal to 5 into 3 is 15 plus 3 square is 9 plus 3 cube is 27. So the answer will be 51, right? So this is the total revenue in this particular example, right? Now I will give you one more example, and you have to solve it as an homework. Okay, so the question is that find total revenue if D is equal to 1 plus 3p square plus p cube at p equal to 2. Okay, so this is the question. Find total revenue if D is equal to 1 plus 3p square plus p cube at p equal to 2. So after discussion of total revenue, let me now come to the point of average revenue. As we have calculated average cost, we also calculate average revenue, and its formula is very simple. What is average revenue? So average revenue is nothing but the P. Okay, that is actually total revenue. Actually as answer as the total revenue divided by total number of items sold, means total demand. Okay, सो टोटल रेव्हेन्यू आपला असतो आर, कॅपिटल आर, डिवायडेड बाय टोटल डिमांड म्हणजे असते कॅपिटल डी. सो आर म्हणजे पी इंटू डी डिवायडेड बाय डी. सो डी गेट कॅन्सल विथ डी, सो अँसर इज पी. सो ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू इज ऑलवेज पी. ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू काय असतो? ऑलवेज पी असतो, प्राईस. सो तुम्हाला जर ह्या वरच्या दोन क्वेश्चनमध्ये ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू विचारला असता, ओके, जर इथे सांगितलं असतं व्हॉट इज ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू, सो ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू इज पी इक्वल टू 2. प्राईस इज द प्राईस म्हणजेच तुमचा ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू असतो. खालच्या एक्झाम्पलमध्ये तुम्ही आला असता तर ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू जर काढायला सांगितलं असतं तर ॲक्च्युली तुम्ही काढला कसा असता ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू? सो ए आर म्हणजे ॲव्हरेज रेव्हेन्यू, दॅट इज इक्वल टू टोटल रेव्हेन्यू डिवायडेड बाय टोटल डिमांड, राईट. सो टोटल रेव्हेन्यू असतो पी इंटू डी, ओके. सो दॅट इज 51, or I can write it as P into D divided by D. So that is P, and P equal to 2, 3. So average revenue is 3. So likewise average revenue is total revenue divided by total demand. Average cost कशी असते? Let me just go back and show you what is average cost. Average cost means total cost divided by total number of units sold. Total number of units manufactured. So C upon X, and average revenue is R upon D, where R is the total revenue divided by demand. Okay, so that is all about the revenue function. So I discussed with you cost function, I discussed with you revenue function, and now it's time to talk about the final kind of function, that is profit function. Okay, and I have already given you the formula in the basic example that I took in the beginning of the lecture, that the profit function P is nothing but total revenue minus total cost. This is very simple and very easy formula to calculate the profits, right? So I will take some example based on this, and then we will move our attention to the next point. Okay, so let me take one example and see what happens. Okay, so my question is like this: if total cost function, just be careful, नीट बघा काय करतोय मी. If total cost function is C equal to 30 minus 2x square, ओके, त्याच्या खाली टोटल रेव्हेन्यू फंक्शन, रेव्हेन्यू फंक्शनच्या ऐवजी आपण डिमांड घेऊया, कारण आपल्याला डिमांड माहीत असेल आपल्याला तर आपण रेव्हेन्यू फाइंड करू शकतो, राईट. वी नो द फॉर्म्युला ऑफ रेव्हेन्यू. सो डिमांड माहीत असेल तर आपण रेव्हेन्यू फाइंड करू शकतो. सो डिमांड फंक्शन फक्त घेऊया आपण. टोटल डिमांड फंक्शन इज आय कॅन से डी इज इक्वल टू total demand, D is equal to 5 minus 2, okay, demand D is equal to 5 minus 2p, okay, or we can say that anyways demand is 5 minus 2p, okay, fine, no problem. Or we can take 5 plus 2p instead, 5 plus 2p, total demand function. Okay, find the total profit, find the total profit at x equal to 20. What is x? X is the number of units produced, okay, this is demand, and 5 plus 2p, okay, and we have to calculate total profit at x equal to 20. Okay, now here actually तुम्ही जर बघितलं तर टोटल कॉस्ट फंक्शन आहे c इक्वल टू 30 मायनस 2x स्क्वेअर, टोटल डिमांड फंक्शन आहे d इक्वल टू 5 प्लस 2p, बरोबर आहे. बट व्हॉट आय एम टेलिंग यू की डिमांड फंक्शन आणि प्राइस, ॲक्च्युली डिमांड इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ प्राइस, राईट. सो we write it as a function of price, but we can also write it as a function of number of units. So I will just change it a little, and I will means what I'm telling you, let me just clear my idea. सो समजा मी असं घेतलं डिमांड इज इक्वल टू 5 प्लस 2p, राईट. तर ह्याचा अर्थ असा होता डिमांडला मी एक्स म्हणणार, एक्स ही डिमांड आहे, राईट. सो एक्स इज इक्वल टू 5 प्लस 2p झाला, तर आय कॅन राईट 2p is equal to x minus 5, so p is equal to x minus 5 upon 2, that is my demand function. So I can write demand function in the x, so we are not worried about that actually. Whatever the demand function is given to us, we have to use that and we have to solve the question. So demand function is given as p म्हणजे price is equal to 5 minus 2x, that is the demand function. Okay, now we have to calculate the total profit at x equal to 20. Okay, no problem. Now Let's try to solve this example slowly. Okay, so I know the formula for profit, that is total revenue minus total cost. So first of all, let us calculate total cost. Okay, so total cost at x equal to 20 is, what is total cost at x equal to 20? So c equal to, जिथे जिथे x असेल तिथे 20 पुट करा, म्हणजे तुम्हाला टोटल कॉस्ट मिळून जाईल. तर 30, ओके, 30, let me just make it plus, anyways, 30 plus 2 into 20 square. Okay, so जिथे जिथे x आहे तिथे मी 20 पुट केला. So 30 plus 2 into 20 square. So 30 plus 2 into 20 चा square आहे तो 400. Okay, so this is 30 plus 800. So the total cost is 830. Total cost is rupees 830. Now I have to calculate total revenue. पण त्याच्या आधी मला revenue function calculate करावी लागेल, right? So what will be the revenue function? Revenue function R is equal to P into D. D म्हणजे तुमची डिमांड असते. डिमांड ही जनरली आपण लिहितो एक्स मध्ये, बरोबर आहे. सो आता तुमच्याकडे पीची व्हॅल्यू आहे. सो पीची व्हॅल्यू 5 प्लस 2x आहे, राईट. 5 प्लस 2x ना. सो 5 प्लस 2x ही झाली पीची व्हॅल्यू आणि डिमांड एक्स. बघा मी काय केलं, पीची व्हॅल्यू मला दिली आहे 5 प्लस 2x, बरोबर, आणि डिमांड आहे एक्स. डिमांड म्हणजेच एक्स, हां, हे लक्षात घ्या. डिमांडलाच आपण एक्स म्हणतो. ओके, सो डिमांड म्हणजे एक्स. सो डीची व्हॅल्यू एक्स पुट केली आणि पीची व्हॅल्यू 5 प्लस 2x पुट केली. तर मला ॲन्सर मिळालं 5x प्लस 2x स्क्वेअर. ओके, आणि हे रेव्हेन्यू फंक्शन आहे माझं. सो व्हॉट इज टोटल रेव्हेन्यू ॲट एक्स इक्वल टू 20? टोटल रेव्हेन्यू ॲट एक्स इक्वल टू 20. सो टोटल रेव्हेन्यू येणार आर इक्वल टू 5 इंटू एक्स म्हणजे 20 प्लस 2 इंटू एक्स स्क्वेअर म्हणजे 20 स्क्वेअर. So that is going to be 100 plus 2 into 400, कारण 20 चा स्क्वेअर येतो 400. So that is 100 plus 800, that's equal to 900. Okay, so हा झाला तुमचा टोटल रेव्हेन्यू. सो नाव यू कॅन कॅल्क्युलेट द टोटल प्रॉफिट. प्रॉफिट इज इक्वल टू आर मायनस सी. सो रेव्हेन्यू आहे 900 रुपये. कॉस्ट आहे, आय थिंक इट्स 830 इफ आय एम नॉट रॉंग. कॉस्ट इज 830. Okay, so total revenue will be rupees 70. Sorry, total profit will be equal to 70 rupees. So this is how we solve this kind of examples, right? So I will take one more example and I will solve one more example and then I will give you some homework and you have to solve that on your own. I'm again telling you that we generally take demand as x. Okay, so same question. I am given the total cost function dili hai mala. Total cost function दिली आहे 25 प्लस 10x मायनस एक्स स्क्वेअर. टोटल डिमांड फंक्शन पण मला दिलेली आहे. मी तुम्हाला मगाशीच म्हटलं की डिमांड आपण एक्स, डिमांड म्हणजेच आपला एक्स आहे. सो टोटल डिमांड फंक्शन पण दिली आहे. प्राइस इक्वल टू पी इक्वल टू 50 मायनस एक्स स्क्वेअर आणि त्यांनी विचारलं आहे फाइंड द प्रॉफिट ॲट एक्स इक्वल टू 5. फाइंड द प्रॉफिट at x equal to 5, right? Okay, fine, no problem. सो आता पहिल्यांदा कॉस्ट फंक्शन माहिती आहे मला, एक्सची व्हॅल्यू पण माहिती आहे मला. सो मी पहिल्यांदा टोटल कॉस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट करून घेणार. सो टोटल कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू वॉट? सो टोटल कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू 25, बरोबर, प्लस 10 इंटू एक्स. एक्सची व्हॅल्यू आहे 5. सो 10 इंटू 5 मायनस एक्सचा स्क्वेअर म्हणजे 5 चा स्क्वेअर. सो दॅट इज इक्वल टू 25 प्लस 10 इंटू 5 50 मायनस 5 स्क्वेअर मीन्स 25. So 25 minus 25 is 0, so it answer will be 50. So this is your total cost. Okay, total cost आली तुमची 50 rupees. Okay, now you have to find out the total revenue. पण त्याच्यासाठी तुम्हाला अगोदर फाइंड आउट करावं लागेल revenue function. Okay, now revenue function is equal to, you know that price into demand, right? प्राइस काय आहे, प्राइस दिली आहे 50 मायनस एक्स स्क्वेअर, बरोबर, आणि डिमांड आहे एक्स, म्हणजे ह्याला एक्सने मल्टिप्लाय करायचं. सो लेट मी जस्ट चेक वेदर प्राइस इज करेक्टली रिटन. हां, 50 मायनस एक्स स्क्वेअर. So price is 50 minus x square multiplied by demand, that is x. So the answer will be 50x minus x cube. Okay, 50 into x minus x square into x means x cube. So that is your revenue function. And now calculate total revenue at x equal to 5. So therefore total revenue at x equal to 5 is काय येणार, तर जिथे जिथे रेव्हेन्यू फंक्शन तुम्हाला x दिसतोय तिथं 5 पुट करा. सो r इक्वल टू 50 इंटू 5 minus 5 cube. 50 into 5 is 250 minus 5 cube is 125. So total revenue will be 125. So total revenue will be 125. Now I have calculated total cost, I have calculated total revenue, so I can calculate total profit. So therefore profit P is equal to R minus C. Total revenue is 125. Okay, total cost is 50. So the profit will be 75. Okay, so the profit in this case will be 75. Okay, at x equal to 5. This is the answer. And I'm giving you one question for your homework and you have to solve this. Same question आहे. Okay, okay, so total cost function, total cost function आहे c equal to 20 plus 2x. total demand function आहे, total demand function आहे p equal to, price देतोय मी, p equal to 5 plus 10x plus x square. Okay, find profit, find profit at x equal to 4. Find profit at x equal to 4. So this is your total cost function, this is your total demand function, p equal to this. Find profit at x equal to 4. X is demand. Okay, so we have to put the value of d equal to x. So you can see these previous examples and on the same line you can solve that example also. So those two questions will be homework for you. Okay, so with this I stop here. Okay, I hope that you will solve the homework at your earliest. Okay, this question has been given for homework. Then I have also given some questions from revenue function for your homework. So this is the question for your homework. Find the total revenue if t is equal to 1 plus 3p square plus p cube at p equal to 2. And I have also given you some questions for homework from cost function. Cost function is given, x equal to 2 is given, so you have to find out the total cost at that particular point and average cost at that particular point. So with this I stop here in this lecture. I hope you must have understood all the contents from the lecture. Thank you.